Alright guys, this is an album cover coming at you with another game. This game was viewer submitted, and is actually submitted by Jurayac, maybe? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely pronounce it differently the next time. But I'm gonna guess Jurayac, which of course is a blue Protoss. And across the map, on the cross positions, we have Impulse, the red Zerg. So, Jurayac did send me an email with his game, and he said, in the email, he said, this is not a high-level replay. However, I liked it in the fact that I won against all odds. So, a little spoiler right there, but it's a really good game. I did watch it before I casted it, and it's got it goes back and forth a little bit, and there at times I'm just so on the edge of my seat, not sure what's going to happen. But in the end, it turns out very interestingly enough, and it involves a strategy that you usually don't see a whole lot. So I'm going to stop talking right now about what's going to happen, because I don't want to spoil it any more than I already have, and talk about what is happening right now. So if we look at the income right now, Impulse is going for, it looks like he did go for 10 pull, so he's going to go try to put on some very aggressive pressure, early aggressive pressure. And however, with them being cross spawn positions on Metalopolis, that is going to be negated somewhat. However, Jurayac did go, I believe, a 12 gate, so gonna be able to handle that all right, with even though Impulse did go a 10 pull. So Impulse does have 6 Zerglings out, coming out right now, and at the moment Jurayac has completed off his wall right now. He's about to get his Cyber Core. However, he doesn't have, he's gonna finish it with his Forge, so he doesn't have any cannons and any stalkers, is not producing a Zealot right now, so not going to be in the best shape when these Zerglings do get here. Something else I just want to say real quick is, of course, don't forget to send me your replays. I'm always very interested, and if you think you've got a really cool game, go ahead like Jurayac did and send me those replays. So these Zerglings here have arrived just the right time. They are going to be able to attack this pylon, and looks like going to be able to take this pylon down before this photon cannon spawns, which this is the only pylon around here, so that's the only pylon powering this photon cannon. If this photon cannon, if this pylon in the front does fall, this photon cannon is going to be unpowered even when it does spawn, and it is not going to be able to hold off these 6 Zerglings right now. Of course, all of these buildings are unpowered, so cannot warp in a Stalker or Zealot or anything like that. Basically needs another pylon. There goes the second pylon down, but right as the cannon falls, these 6 Zerglings are really causing a lot of trouble for Jurayac right now. Jurayac forced to pull off probes, and Impulse not actually sending any more Zerglings. He just now started 6 more Zerglings, so really put the pressure, early pressure on Jurayac. Almost takes him out, but not quite. If we look at the income tab, of course, Impulse did have to sacrifice several workers to put that pressure on. However, Jurayac is behind on the worker count. Look at the loss tab. Jurayac is down 350. So, not in a very good position, not where he wants to be, especially with more Zerglings on the way. Zerg correctly does expand, maybe could expand a little bit more if he had the money to, but he's putting on the pressure right now. Jurayac is in no mood to attack, so this expansion is a very good idea. So with Jurayac, all he has is this one Stalker, and these Zerglings are going to be able to eat that Stalker alive for breakfast if this wall does not improve, and this Forge is completely unpowered right now. I'm not actually sure if you have a Forge, and I'm sorry, these Zerglings get the run by, almost take out this probe, but go ahead and switch over to the Zealot. The Zealot does manage to take them down with just 24 HP surviving, and this Stalker is going to clean up the last of this attack. So what I was originally saying is, if you have a Forge and it's unpowered, can you still make cannons? I guess you can, because it's unpowered right now and he is making cannons. So that answers my question. So these Zerglings are going to come in here. However, this wall off is complete right now. The Stalker is on the wrong side of this wall, so that is not good at all. However, we do see probe over here with a pylon. So I don't know if we're going to see, let's see, warp gate has not been researched, and there is only one gateway, so I'm not exactly sure what we are going to see. I mean, I do know what we're going to see because I've seen this before, but I'm not exactly sure what we're going to see, just for the sake of not spoiling anything. I have a quote of how much stuff I can spoil in one game, and I've already reached that. So we do going to see, surprise, a Stargate. So this could really put on the pressure to Zerg if he does not react accordingly. However, he's already got Lair well underway. So whether we see mutas or whether we see Hydralisks, Hydralisks are very much a good thing against Protoss, from what I hear. And this another photon cannon coming up. So definitely going to be able to hold off this wall a little bit better than the first time. However, these Zerglings are just sitting out here, just chilling. They're going to be able to tell whenever Jurayac does want to expand or really do anything. However, they didn't catch that probe, and they didn't catch this Stargate. So we don't see anything being made out of this Stargate quite yet. Income tab Impulse is very, very much ahead on the harvester count, and his resources, he's doing a fairly good job. He's got way too much gas, but he is doing a good job spending his minerals. So not really sure what, he hasn't really made a tech decision with his lair yet. Not building either a Spire or a Hydralisk Den, and there goes the Hydralisk Den. So we are going to see Hydralisk, which Impulse doesn't know about this Stargate, but will be great to combat these Void Rays that are going to pop out, being Chrono boosted here. So one Void Ray, if it's early enough, can really be hard to deal with. However, when your opponent has had the chance to get to a lair and also build an evolution chamber, then Void Rays, you're going to need a whole lot just to, unless you charge them up beforehand on maybe a extractor or something like that. Then if you could charge these Void Rays up, then they can really be just like roll over just about anything you have. And this Void Ray, I think, is going to be able to take this Queen down one-on-one. Void Ray wins. However, it has taken a little bit of life. This hatchery is going to start eating up this damage. However, we do have 5 Hydralisks on the way. So these Zerglings are really good right now. On this map, if you have a standing army, what you really want to be able to do is attack rocks, or basically do something with your army. And right now, what he's doing, even though these Zerglings are just sitting here, they are doing an excellent job containing the enemy. So we do see these 2 Void Rays really, really wreaking havoc. This Spore Crawler is going to be taken down. However, these